Hello everyone, I'm Katerina and here is my Salesforce channel. I'm a Salesforce developer for more than 10 years and that's why I came here to share my experience with you. Usually Salesforce developer is not just a developer but administrator, web designer or even analyst and database specialist, because Salesforce allows one person to build all this structure like from puzzle pieces. And the main advantage of Salesforce is that you don't need to install difficult software to start work. You can just work via web browser from any device, from every place you want. You may start in one device, just open web browser, continue your work just on different device in different place. So let's start. To start working with Salesforce, first you need to sign up for Salesforce developer account. It's free and doesn't take much time. Follow the link below and the registration form is opened. Fill in the required field, email for sure. This email will be linked to your developer account. My email is here, right? And fill in the rest required field like role, company, like let's enter something like developer training. Then we'll select country as a required field, and postal code is also required. And now please note this username field. It's important field. It's your username for a developer account and it must be in email format. It is not required to use a real email, existing email for this. It may be any symbols but in email format. To make it easier, I just copy my email here and click sign up. And let's wait what happens. It says that we need to check our email to verify created account. Let's go to mailbox. Here we go to the mailbox and we can see the email from developer Salesforce. Yes, we open it and we can see this verify account button. Press it. We appear on the reset password window. Click reset password. Create a strong password for your Salesforce developer account. Take into account all these requirements like characters, letters, numbers, so on, and create a strong password and confirm it. Here we can see the secret question. Let's leave it the city we were born and put some answer to remember. Change password. And finally, here we go. We are newly created Salesforce developer org. Congratulations. And when you first sign up, what can you see? You can see the administrator view mode. Can you see this is setup in the left corner and it contains two main tabs, home and object manager. It's for developers and administrators. On home tab, you can see plenty of configurations options, starting from security settings with some coding or configurations. We will learn them one by one. Later, on the Object Manager tab, you can see a list of Salesforce pre-built standard objects. You can think of objects like tables in database or sheets in Excel sheets, which contains many records of the same structure. Okay, here's the administrator or developer mode we set up. To go to the final user mode, we need these dots. Click these dots and what can we see? App Launcher. And we can see a list of pre-built Salesforce applications. Applications is the entity that user will work with. So let's click View All and check what Salesforce have for us already. Most popular applications are sales and services. For example, if we click Sales, we open the application for sales, standard one. Anybody can just use it from the box. And what is application? Salesforce application is the set of tabs like this: tasks, home, accounts. Each tab is an object or some useful UI information. Like here's on the home page, we can see some dashboards, some reports entities which user uses most often. And for example, we click some tab. Leads. Lead is a standard Salesforce object. We can see a list of leads for this organization. Or if we click on opportunities, we can see a list of opportunities for this organization. And to get into the certain opportunity, we click this record and we can see all the details. Here is the graphical interface for how opportunity moves through the process for the pipeline. And here are the tasks related to these opportunities. And on the detailed tabs, you can see amount and which account is owner of this opportunity, and so on. Here is the detailed record page. And how to move to the development mode again. We find this gear icon in the right corner and click Setup. Clicking Setup, you move into development mode again, and you can see this left Setup panel you've seen before when you first signed up. And we go to the Object Manager, we can see the pre-built Salesforce standard objects. And for some of them, we could see the related tabs in the sales application we explored before. Remember, for example, if we search for lead, use this search box for required object, we can see this lead object. Or again, we use the search box. We search for opportunity we explored before, we can see the opportunity object. Here we can see the structure of this object. And in the user mode, you can see the user interface working with this object. And the most important information for any object is fields and relationships in the first line, you can see. And here is the number of fields. You can consider fields like columns in your table or spreadsheet columns. So let's return to the objects list. And how do we start our application creation? We create a new custom object. Click Create, click Custom Object. And here we are in the new custom object 4. Let's give it a name. Let's say it waypoint object. Plural label is waypoints. Right? And the object developer name is filled automatically. And you can put your description if you need it. Here is the unique key area. By default, it is as a text, but you can change it for automatic number to make it easier to not enter a name for each record. Just select auto number. Maybe change the field name. Let's name it waypoint number and give it a format. Don't care about this K field anymore, it is just incremental. Save. Yeah, our new object waypoint appeared to life. Wow. Cool. And you can see now in this object list where we had only standard objects before, if we use this search box, we can see our new object, and this is of custom object type. Not standard, because we created it ourselves. Congratulations, we created a new object. But to make it visible for our end users, it's necessary to create a tab for object. It's not automatically created. Let's open again this sales application we explored before, and we can see the lead object because the lead tab is created and for the rest object is the same. So we need a tab for our newly created object. Yes, let's return to development mode. And in this setup home settings, use quick find. Always use this search box because there are plenty of settings, and enter tabs, and we can see tabs. There are no tabs for custom object created yet, so we will create a new one and select our new waypoint object. Let's make some icon for it. Not make, but just select from pre-built icons. Let's select maybe just images, maybe star. Okay. Let's put some descriptions. Click next. And here we can see the assignment of this tab for visibility for any groups of users. Let's leave it for now. And here Salesforce suggests to include this tab to all this application. We don't need it, so we uncheck it because we're building our own application with our own objects, right? We don't need to include it to standard application. So we uncheck everything and click Save. Yeah, tab is created, so now waypoints can be visible for end users. And what we do next, in the same home settings, we find App Manager. And here we can see the list of all the applications we could see in App Launcher, but this is the applications configurations. Here we can see the list of final user applications, how users can see it, and here we can see the list of applications to manage it. We'll create new Lightning application. Lightning is the modern Salesforce version, so we create this Lightning application. Connected application is for integrations, we don't need it for now. And let's give it a name. Let it be My Way application. Okay, developer name is set automatically, but without any spaces. And put some descriptions. My Way in Salesforce. Yeah. Here's our new app. Okay. And here we can upload an icon image, or if not, like icon looks like this, My Way. Okay, let's leave it for now as it is. Next, let's leave the settings as default. Okay, here we also click just next. And here the important page to select tabs which will be shown in your applications. And first of all, of course, we want to add our new object tab, what we build it for, waypoints. Use an arrow, and let's add some standard tabs. So our application wouldn't contain only one tab, like Home. Home tab is the usual for all applications. And let's maybe add some chatter. Yeah. Chatter tab. Okay. And we can change the order of these tabs with these arrows. Let's do the home page first, then waypoints, and then chatter. Fine. Next. And here is suggested to select a group of users for which this application would be visible. For now, let's select System Administrator, because your user is System Administrator, created by default when you register with org. So you should be able to see the application. Let's select this profile. Yeah, our application is created. Congratulations! So what? Yes, we can now find it in App Launcher. Let's check View All. What we see, all pre-built Salesforce application. And yeah, here we go, My Way application appeared in this list. Cool. Let's open it as a user. Now, what we can see the number of tabs we added to our applications: Home, Waypoints, and Chatter. On home page, we can see the daily tasks, some pre-built stuff. And let's go to Waypoints. Yeah, here we see the tab to work with Waypoints object. And let's create one record. Click Create New Waypoint. And as we didn't add some fields, we just save it, and here we go. The auto number starting from 1 appeared automatically. So congratulations, we have one new record. We have application, we have an object, and we started working with it as a user, creating records. And we go to Details page and go back to the list of waypoints. Cool. That was cool.